Next up, at UFC Vegas 75, we have who at one point was the second largest favorite on this card. It was Arman Tsarukyan, Tereza Bleda. And she is taking on...
I thought it was Ronnie Lawrence. You just got done telling me it was Ronnie Lawrence.
I'm talking about like the last 2 days. Not the opening line, like the last 2 days.
Well, there's something going on here, guys.
You're the absolute worst. Anyway, Tereza Bleda is taking on Gabriella Fernandes. Tereza Bleda, 6-1 overall, 4-1 in her last 5. She is coming off the knockout loss to Natalia Silver in her UFC debut. She's taking on Gabriella Fernandes. She's 8-2 overall, 4-1 in her last 5, and she's coming off the grappling heavy loss to Jasmine Jasudavicius. Tereza Bleda is a determined grappler. She's going to come forward. She's going to work for a takedown. She's not desperate about it, right? She'll stand, she'll strike with you while moving forward. But as soon as you're comfortable or you throw a kick, you take a bad angle step, she's going to shoot in and she's going to get you to the ground. She's got great control on top. She's very methodical. And while she is a good grappler, she's much more dangerous on top than she is on bottom. And she's coming off that loss to Natalia Silver, where she did have a takedown, a handful of submission attempts, but she got stopped in the third. She's taking on Gabriella Fernandes. Gabriella just fought a few months ago. Sort of a quick turnaround here. She's a powerful striker. She's big, she's strong, she's fast, she's technical. She has solid striking and solid BJJ. Her problem is she doesn't really have much of a get-up game, and her takedown defense is not very good. So Jasmine Jasudavicius came in here, just out-wrestled the hell out of her, and Gabriella was almost just comfortable on bottom. Like, oh, all right, let me work my jiu-jitsu here. And obviously it went absolutely nowhere. She gave up 4 takedowns and controlled for 11 minutes. Listen, Tereza Bleda is good, but she's young. She's only 21 years old, and Gabriella Fernandes is a good striker. She was plus 235 on Sunday when I broke this down. She's now plus 210, so the line tightened just a little bit, and I think the line is wide. Like, there's a very obvious path for Tereza. Wrestle her. We just watched Jasmine do it. Come forward and wrestle her. But she is young, and she can get a little wild with the wrestling, a little wild with her submission attempts. And Gabriella hits hard and is a very, very good striker. Tereza Bleda should absolutely win this fight because the path is so clear, and we literally just watched it. The line's starting to correct itself a little bit. Potentially Gabriella Fernandes inside the distance decision, no action here, because we know how tough she is. We know she can avoid getting submitted. We know she can hang out on bottom and get beat up by a good wrestler. So that might be a bet that I place here because Gabriella is going to be the one who hits harder. Gabriella is going to be the better striker, and we can get a 21-year-old that gets a little excited, a little anxious, and sort of makes a mistake later in the fight. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of nailed the analysis. The one thing I will mention here is that, Bleda did take down Natalia Silva, which is a very hard person to take down, a very strong person that's also good off their back, good with sweeps. She did getting swept, once or twice, something like that. She was able to get the takedowns. And the thing that I like about this that kind of put me on her a little bit more is when I watched that Jasmine fight against Gabriella. Gabriella is a big, strong girl. And when Jasmine was working takedowns out of like body lock situations, when she was just trying to get double underhooks and just kind of trying to drag and physically drag Gabriella to the ground, she was really struggling because Gabriella can just kind of posture up, get a nice strong base. She's a tall girl and just kind of hold her ground. So if Bleda was one of those people, which there's a lot of females that come in and they get takedowns with either those stupid fucking headlock takedowns or those arm drag there. Everything is like upper body with most females when it comes to takedowns. A lot of judo type stuff. If she was that type of wrestler, I'd be like, red flag, stay away from her in this fight. But when she wrestles, she wrestles. I mean, she shoots singles, she shoots doubles, she runs the pipe, she's dragging people down to the ground. She actually does that. And when you saw Jasmine finally shooting actual takedowns, when she was shooting single legs on Gabriella, man, those things were absolute. Okay. Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
Here we go.
I'll get hot now. I'm about to. Let's see a little flex, baby. Let them know. Let the Twitter folks know. Jesus Christ. Look at that day. You were cruise ready, baby. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. That tight white t-shirt in the pool was fucking popping. But yeah, when Jasmine finally shot like an actual takedown, it was very, very easy. So I think Bleda is going to be able to get the takedowns, those single legs, running the pipe, the double, whatever it is. As long as she is trying to do actual takedowns, I think it will be easy. If she comes in, and Gabriella is able to, make her level go up to a body lock and defend some takedowns. We did see Bleda get tired and then Natalia Silva fight. So there is a situation where if she comes in and can't get the takedowns, she probably will get tired. When she gets tired, she gets hit in the face. And you do not want Gabriella hitting you in the face, especially late in the fight. So I think Bleda can come in, get the takedown. She is going to be my pick. I don't think she's going to have any issues, can get that top control. I don't know if she's going to get a finish or submission or anything like that, but I think she shouldn't have any issues. But this is one of those things. Maybe let's wait and see. Let's not spend the minus 300 on Bleda quite yet. She's probably a better DraftKings play than a betting play. If you want to sprinkle, I guess, in parlays, Jesus Christ, there's 13 other fights. You don't have to press money and force money on a girl like Bleda. She should be able to get it done, but Gabriella's a big girl and she hits hard. So the pick is Bleda, but I'm staying away from my money. There's better places to be.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I agree with you. I do like that inside the distance decision, no action bet. I haven't done it yet, but I'll keep an eye on that because I'll get plus money on that for Gabriella. Gabriella.
Oh,
I think she could avoid being submitted.
Yeah, I thought you were taking I was like, oh shit.
No. It'll be plus money. She could avoid being submitted.
Well, I'll check her.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and check for us?
I can't. It's hard for me to read right now. I'm pretty juiced up.
Okay. Not as juice as this, baby.
That's what you think, huh?
That explains the aggression for sure.
It is plus 170.
That's good money. And anybody doesn't know what that bet is, if Gabriella wins by finish, I would get paid at plus 170. If she loses a decision, just like her last fight, I get a full refund. That bet never happened. I have
like 4 of those this week, by the way.
Become a premium member. I liked them. Yes. Become a premium member. Link the Discord. You will get alerts to your phone instantly when we place these bets. And in a card like this, when the line goes crazy, you want to get those alerts. You want to get those bets. You want to hit that immediately. We on Picks.com. It's only $10 a month. You mentioned DraftKings. Tereza Bleda, $9,500. Second most expensive fighter on this card. That's a lot of money. And, man, if it's the Jasmine fight all over again, meaning if she just beats Gabriella the same way Gabriella just lost, she's worth that $9,500. So she might actually be worth it. It's such a hard... She might be worth that because it could be takedown. So, I don't know. I'm probably not going to do it because...
should be my lineup.
She is very young. But I'd rather have Armin, honestly, in my lineup. Well, we'll talk about that.
How much is he? 96?
Yeah, probably. And he's most likely going to finish. Because then you have no money left.
Because Angel doesn't know how to pick underdogs.